A very good morning to all of you. So today we are starting the sixth chapter. Okay, that is the biology's first chapter in science. The chapter's name is life processes. Okay, now in this chapter there will be a 4 marks, one question. Okay, in the board exam regularly it is asked 4 marks, one question. So big questions you have to learn. So ये chapter के अंदर there are 6 or 7. Okay, at least 6 or 7 big questions are there. You have to study as it is. Okay, you have to structure पूरा structure पढ़ना है जैसे human digestive system हुआ, respiration हुआ, उसका पूरा system आपको पढ़ना होगा और वो system को आपको ऐसे answers में लिखना होगा. Okay, so you will be getting in points itself how to write. Okay, everything will be scheduled to you, so you just learn according to it. Okay, understand and learn and एक फ्लो डायग्राम बना के रखो मतलब इसके बाद ये होएगा. ओके एंड देयर इज अ फ्लो डायग्राम. ओके अंडरस्टैंड दैट फ्लो डायग्राम एंड लर्न इन दैट manner so it will be more easier for you. So 4 marks, one question and 2 marks, one question. That is the 6 marks from this chapter. Okay, 6 chapter means 6 marks aane wala hai board exam ke liye. Okay, now what is life processes? Okay, what do you know about life processes? Kya ho sakta hai? Basically what all you can suggest about life processes? Okay, now if you take your own life. Okay, first thing आप क्या करते हो? पहले क्या करते हो? खाना खाते हो, right? So खाना खाते हैं. खाना क्यों खाते हैं? खाना खाने क्यों खाते हैं? क्योंकि एनर्जी चाहिए. Okay, that is energy is required. Okay, so for that energy when you have the food goes into the stomach. Okay, अभी जब ये stomach के अंदर जब ऑक्सीजन पहुंचता है मतलब ऑक्सीजन कैसे पहुंचता है? थ्रू योर नोज और माउथ. ओके, विद द नोज इज बेटर. और वो जो प्रोसेस होएगा उसको अपने क्या बोलते हैं अपने? इट इज नोन एज द respiration. Very good. So we are taking in oxygen and giving out कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. जब ये ऑक्सीजन आपके फूड के अंदर मिक्स होता है, ऑक्सीजन और फूड मिक्स होता है, तभी एनर्जी जनरेट होता है. ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है, एनर्जी इज जनरेटेड थ्रू दैट. व्हेनेवर ऑक्सीजन इज गोइंग इनसाइड योर फूड. ओके, फूड और ऑक्सीजन मिक्स होता है तभी आपके अंदर एनर्जी फॉर्म होता है. इज दैट क्लियर दिस थिंग? Okay, so this is clear. Now the next thing, third question. अभी ये जो आपका जो एनर्जी है आपके खाली पेट में रहेगा या फिर in your gut or in your stomach? If it stays only in your stomach, will it be okay? No, it will not be okay. It has to reach all the places, right? आपके legs में भी पहुंचना चाहिए, your hands also, your brain also, everywhere the energy should be supplied. Okay, so उसके लिए एक transportation system चाहिए. You need a transportation system. So that is the third one. Okay, third one is the transportation system. Okay, and your transportation is what which is the pump? Yes, exactly, the heart is the transportation system of our life. Okay, so अपने अंदर ये heart जो होता है, the heart is means supplying the blood from all the places. ये food जो होता है उसको blood में convert कर देते हैं. Okay, so ये blood को पूरे body में supply करने का जो जिम्मेदारी है वो heart को है. Okay, so the heart is supplying all the blood to all the places. Okay, now the fourth one. Now there will be waste products, right? Whenever you are having any food or anything like that, there are waste products. So ये waste products को निकालने के लिए there is an excretion system also. So excretion के through whatever waste is there, okay, whatever metabolic waste or anything waste is there, वो waste को ये body में से बाहर निकाल देते हैं. Toxics is removed from the body. So that process is known as the excretion process. Okay, so the first process क्या था? पहले आप food खाते हो, that is known as the nutrition. Okay, second is what you're taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. When oxygen goes, the energy is built. Okay, so that is known as the respiration. Okay, the third one is what the transporting of blood to all the places. So third is transportation. Okay, and the fourth one is whatever waste material is there removed from your body, that is known as the excretion. Okay, so basically in this chapter we are going to study about this 4 things. Is that clear, this thing? Well, first is nutrition, second is respiration, third is transportation, fourth is excretion. Okay, तो ये 4 चीजें के बारे में, okay, this 4 things only you are going to learn in this chapter. Okay, is that clear, this thing? So first, whenever you are studying a chapter or anything like that, you have to understand what all things you are going to learn in that chapter. So just have a brief idea of what all this thing is. We are going into the introduction of all this 4. Okay, we'll go in the it is a textbook version itself. Okay, what are life processes? Okay, the maintenance of functions of living organism must go on whenever they are not doing any particular. Okay, now first thing is life किसके अंदर होता है? Okay, it can life living beings के अंदर होता है. Okay, there are living beings and non-living beings. Okay, living beings can be mobile also and not mobile also. Okay, मतलब चल भी सकता है नहीं भी चल सकता है. ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा नहीं चल सकते? Now the condition is the animals and human beings and all that what they have, they can walk. Viruses can go, bacteria can go. Okay, fungi can move. Okay, they are all living organisms. But there are benches is there. Okay, bed is there. Whichever laptop is there. They are all what non-living. Now there are mobile things, non-mobile things. Okay, like plants. Okay, plants are non-mobile, but still they are having a life. Okay, there's a process that is going inside the body. So tree or plants are also what living beings. Okay, so that's why it's at the non-mobile also or can be inside the living beings also. Okay, so these things, the living beings and non-living beings things you have already studied in last versions and all that. Okay, so that is that you can understand yourself. Now we are going into this one. So the maintenance of function of living organism must go on even when they are not doing any particular. Okay, even when we are just sitting in class. Okay, you're not in the class, you're in the room. So I think that now you are all active. Okay, now when you are in the class, if even if you are just asleep, this maintenance job has to go on. Okay, the simple thing is that when you're sleeping, okay, when you're sleeping, does the respiration happens? Yes, the respirations are happening. Okay, whichever involuntary actions. Okay, involuntary action, there are voluntary actions and involuntary action. Voluntary actions यानी जो आप खुद ही कर रहे हो. Okay, if you are asked to write anything, you are writing it regularly. Okay, so writing is a voluntary action. Involuntary action यानी अभी where you are taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. हमेशा brain को direct नहीं करते what you have taken oxygen, you have to give out carbon dioxide. It is happening without your knowledge. So anything that is happening without your knowledge or without your consciousness, okay, that is known as involuntary action. ये involuntary action भी आपके मतलब whenever you're not thinking, that is happening. Okay, so even when we are just sitting in class or even if we are asleep, the maintenance job is go on. Maintenance job यानी ऑक्सीजन लेना और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड देना. Okay, डाइजेशन. ओके, ह्यूमन डाइजेशन. डाइजेशन जब आप खाना खाते हो, ओके, आप स्टमक को यू आर नॉट गिविंग एनी डायरेक्शन टू द स्टमक दैट व्हाट यू हैव टू डाइजेस्ट द फूड. Okay, it is digesting the food as it is. Okay, it is doing an involuntary action. Okay, so the process which together perform this maintenance jobs are known as life processes. So mostly आपके बॉडी के अंदर जो भी प्रोसेस होता है वो क्या होता है, मींस इट इज इनवॉलंटरी एक्शन सब. तो ये इनवॉलंटरी एक्शंस जो सब करते हैं ताकि आपका लाइफ क्या होता है, इट इज गोइंग इन अ गुड मैनर. ओके, सो ये परफॉर्मेंस जो मेंटेनेंस जॉब करते हैं, ओके, सो एज टू go on your life, that is known as the life process. The processes which together perform this maintenance job यानी respiration हुआ, digestion हुआ, excretion हुआ, all those jobs are happening inside the body so as the life moves on. So that is known as the life processes. Okay, now since these organisms are needed to prevent damage and breakdown, energy is needed for them. Okay, अभी ये maintenance job, अभी कोई भी maintenance job करोगे, आपको भी normally अभी आपके AC को आपको maintenance करना है. Okay, you will give the AC repairman a sum of money. In the same way, for your body to function in a good way, you have to give in energy. अभी ये energy कहाँ से आएगा? It's simple. It is from the good nutritious food. Okay, now I know that many of you are trying from YouTube Pani Puri and all. I can see the statuses. Okay, it's good. Okay, now whichever is a nutritious food which give you nutrition. Okay, so that is known as the energy. Okay, so since these maintenance processes are needed to prevent damage and breakdown, energy is needed for them. Okay, so energy आपको कहाँ से मिलेगा? Food से. This energy comes from outside the body. कहाँ से आ रहा है? Food कहाँ से आ रहा है? बाहर से ही आ रहा है ना, बॉडी के अंदर नहीं है ना, बॉडी के बाहर से आ रहा है. Of individual organism. So there must be a process to transfer a source of energy from outside the body of the organism, which we call the food. Okay, to the inside. मतलब outside से बाहर से खाना खा रहे हैं, अंदर जा रहा है. ये बाहर से जब फूड अंदर जाता है तो क्या हो जाता है? एनर्जी ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाता है from one source to another. Okay, so a process commonly known as nutrition. Okay, अभी अभी अपने जब भी वर्ड बोलेंगे, ओके, फूड नहीं बोलेंगे, we will be telling as nutrition. Okay, so nutrition is the first process, that is taking in nutrition, taking in food or taking in nutrition is the word we'll take. Okay, so nutrition means food को अंदर लेना. So if the body size of the organism is to grow, additional raw materials will also be needed from the outside. Okay, you know that at the age, okay, at the youthful age, you are asked to take more food. क्योंकि वो टाइम में क्या होता है, your growth stage is there. Okay, growth stage में क्या होता है, खाना ज्यादा खाना होगा. That is what it is saying. Since life on Earth depends on carbon-based molecules, most of these food process sources are also carbon-based. Okay, you'll be learning more that more than 70 or 80 percentage of the world, okay, is built of carbon itself. We are also made of carbon itself. Carbohydrates जो होता है carbon होता है. Okay, so carbon-based food we are taking more. Okay, depending on the complexity of these carbon sources, different organism can use डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ न्यूट्रिशनल प्रोसेसेस. ओके, अभी एक एक बॉडी में, अभी ह्यूमन बींग्स में एक तरीका होगा, ओके, फूड लेने के लिए. ओके, अभी अमीबा जो है यूनिसेलुलर है, उसके अंदर कोई अलग तरीका होगा. Okay, so every body will be having different types of processes to taking the nutrition. Okay, now the okay, the outside source of energy could be quite varied. Since the environment is not under the control of the individual organism, these sources of energy therefore need to be broken down or built up in the body and must be finally converted into a uniform source of energy. Okay, now समझ लो, we are taking in many things. Okay, now we are taking vegetables, we are taking fruits, we are taking meat or anything. Okay, anything, vegetarian, non-vegetarian, all we are taking. Now it should be converted into a single form. Okay, it should be converted into a single form so as the body will understand or recognize it. Okay, so jo bhi aap food le rahe ho, okay, it is converted into what? It is converted into blood. Okay, so finally converted into a uniform source of energy. That is means okay, होता है कौन से फॉर्म में, ब्लड में फॉर्म हो जाता है. Okay, so that can be used for various molecular movements needed for maintaining the living structure as well as to the kind of molecules the body needs to grow. Okay, so body को grow करने के लिए ये सब क्या हो जाता है, convert कर लेते हैं. For this a series of chemical reactions बहुत होंगे. Okay, मैंने बोला था कि ऑक्सीजन अंदर आ रहा है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, तो ऑक्सीजन आ रहा है तभी भी कोई रिएक्शन हो रहा है, ऑक्सीडाइजिंग रिएक्शन हो रहा है, तो जा रहा है तभी रिडक्शन रिएक्शन हो रहा है. तो ऐसे reactions are happening inside our body. So chemical reaction in the body are necessary. Oxidizing and reducing reaction are the most common chemical means to break down the molecules. Break down यानी जो खाना खा रहे हो उसको आप break कर रहे हो. Okay, breaking or making into small pieces and converting into blood. For this, many organisms use oxygen sourced from outside the body. Okay, जब भी मैंने बोला कि food जब अंदर जा रहा है, food रह रहा है, it is staying it as nutrition itself. When oxygen goes into that food, what will happen? Energy will be derived. Okay, so the process of acquiring oxygen from the outside the body and to use it in the process of breakdown of food sources or cellular needs is what we call respiration. Okay, so respiration से ही energy derive होता है. So respiration is a very important process in your life process. Okay, now next, in case of single cell organism यानी क्या होएगा, it is a unicellular organism. Already you know what is unicellular and multicellular, last year you learned it. तो unicellular का एक main example यहाँ पर लेने वाले हैं amoeba के बारे में. Okay, no specific organs are for taking in food. Exchange of gases or removal of waste may be needed because the entire surface of the organism is in contact with the environment. Okay, now what is no specific organs? Okay, no specific organs is required. Okay, क्या है ये specific organs for our body? Okay, now when you're having the nutrition, okay, you are having a stomach, एक specific organ है, stomach है, large intestine, small intestine है, where the digestion process is happening. Okay, second, transportation के लिए क्या होता है आपके लिए, a specific organ is there, what it is, lungs. Okay, sorry, respiration के लिए lungs is there. Lungs is we are taking the oxygen, giving out carbon dioxide, the process is controlled by the lungs. Okay, now the third thing, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन यानी ये पूरे सब जगह में फैलाना, मींस दैट इज डन बाय द हार्ट. सो देयर इज अ स्पेसिफिक ऑर्गन, द हार्ट इज डूइंग दैट थिंग. So special organs are there. Okay, and the fourth one, excretion के लिए what you have to remove the waste material. तो waste materials को remove करने के लिए we are having a kidney is there, which is the excretion organ which is doing all this function. So there are specific organs for all this four processes. But जब अगर यूनिसेलुलर हो तो ये ऐसा ऑर्गन्स है क्या? नहीं, वहां पर खाली एक ही सेल है. So this one cell itself, it is doing the four processes. There is four processes. So this one cell itself is doing all the process. So that is what it is saying. No specific organs for taking in food. के उनके पास स्टमक नहीं अलग से. एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस ऑफ रिमूवल ऑफ वेस्ट. एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस यानी रेस्पिरेशन के लिए कोई नहीं है. ओके, रिमूवल ऑफ वेस्ट के लिए मतलब किडनी ऐसा कोई भी नहीं है, मे बी नीडेड बिकॉज द एंटायर सरफेस, ओके, द एंटायर सरफेस ऑफ द ऑर्गेनिज्म इज इन कांटेक्ट विद द एनवायरनमेंट. मतलब ये अब उनका पूरा बॉडी जो है एनवायरनमेंट से डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड है. Okay, now your lungs is not directly related, your nose is nose is direct relation to the atmosphere. Okay, so lungs is not. तो यहाँ पर उनका क्या होता है, उनका lungs जो होता है nose ही है, ऐसा समझो. Okay, it is in the outside itself, तो outside से ही contact कर सकते हो. Okay, but what happens when the body size of the organism increases and the body design becomes more complex, like is ours. Okay, in multicellular organism all the cells may not be in direct contact with the surrounding. जैसे मैंने अभी बोला, lungs is not in direct contact. The simple diffusion will not meet the requirements of the cell. Simple diffusion से नहीं होगा. Single cell organism में simple diffusion होता है. Now what is diffusion? We have already learned what is diffusion actually last year. Okay, now suppose see, look here, this in this side. Okay, अब देखो समझ लो, you are having two this thing. Okay, now two cells are there. एक बाउंड्री लाइन है. ओके, यहाँ पर एक जगह में क्या है, हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है, और एक जगह में क्या कुछ भी नहीं है, लो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है. सो इट इज ऑलवेज, अगर एक गैप यहाँ पर ऐसा हो, ओके, एक गैप हो, व्हाट विल हैपन, देयर विल बी ऑलवेज अ टेंडेंसी व्हाट टू गो फ्रॉम हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टू द लो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. तो जब भी हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टू लो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन चले जाता है और यहाँ पर जब बैलेंस फॉर्म हो जाता है, दैट इज नोन एज डिफ्यूजन इन सिंपल वर्ड्स. ओके, तो क्या होता है, हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन से लो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन जो जाना होता है उसको आप क्या बोलते हैं, डिफ्यूजन. Okay, so that is what it will be traveling from here and it will be forming here also. Okay, so that is what is the simple diffusion. That is okay. So यहाँ पर दोनों जगह क्या हो जाएगा, इक्विलिब्रियम हो जाएगा. Both the places it will be equilibrium. That is what the diffusion means. Now the next thing, we have seen previously how multicellular organisms have various body parts and have specialized in functions they perform. Okay, you have already learned specialized tissues and all that. We are familiar with the ideas of specialized tissues and last year's 6th chapter, and with the organization of the in the body of organism. Okay, it is therefore not surprising that the uptake of food and oxygen will also be a function of the specialized tissue. How about this poses a problem? Since the food and oxygen are now taken up to at one place in the body. Okay, अभी देखो मैंने बोला था अभी ऑक्सीजन गया लंग्स के उधर, ये फूड गया स्टमक के उधर. नाउ दे आर स्टेइंग इट देयर इटसेल्फ. ओके, while all the parts, okay, all the parts of the body need them. खाली उधर नहीं चाहिए, पूरे बॉडी में चाहिए. ओके, तो पहला यहाँ पर न्यूट्रिशन का, सेकंड रेस्पिरेशन का डिस्कशन हो गया. नाउ थर्ड इज गोइंग इनटू व्हाट, transportation. Okay, so this situation creates a need of transportation system for carrying the food and oxygen from one place to the another in the body. So our transportation system is what? It is the heart. Yes. So ये आपका जो फूड और ब्लड फूड और जो ऑक्सीजन है वो आपके एक जगह में, पूरे जगह में ट्रांसपोर्ट करने वाला है. Okay, so that is the transportation system. So now when the chemical reaction use the carbon source and the oxygen for energy generation. Okay, now look here, oxygen for what, energy generation. Okay, so remember when I बोला वो word that is important, respiration से जाते तभी energy is derived. Remember that thing. So they create byproducts that are not useless for the cells of the body. Okay, now they create byproducts यानी जो काम के नहीं है, that are not only useless for the cell of the body but could even be harmful. Okay, ये harmful भी हो सकते हैं. These waste products, byproducts, are therefore needed to be removed from the body and discarded outside by a process called excretion. Okay, so ये जो मतलब ये जो बाई प्रोडक्ट्स है, हार्मफुल थिंग्स है और टॉक्सिक थिंग्स, यू हैव टू बी, इट हैज टू बी रिमूव्ड आउटसाइड द body. Okay, that process is known as the excretion. So basically we're going to discuss about the fourth thing. Okay, that is, first one is what? Nutrition. Okay, nutrition is the first one. Nutrition यानी food को अंदर लेना. Second क्या होगा? Respiration. Respiration means what? We are taking in oxygen. Oxygen giving out carbon dioxide. When oxygen goes into the nutrition, energy will be derived. The third one is what? Transportation. Transportation यानी क्या होगा? ये जो food जो आपने intake लिया है, it has to be spread to all the other places. So that is known as the transportation. And the fourth one is what? Excretion system. Excretion यानी जो भी आपके बॉडी में, ओके, जो भी आपके बॉडी में टॉक्सिक है, जिसको रिक्वायर्ड नहीं है, वो उस बॉडी से बाहर निकालेंगे. दैट इज नोन एज द excretion process. Okay, so these are the four processes. Today I want you to make the notes still here. Okay, ye 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll be covering each day. Okay, each day a topic. Okay, nutrition ke andar there is human digestive system, amoeba ke andar hai. Okay, so there are different processes. Okay, so each day we'll be covering nutrition, respiration, transportation, and excretion. Till now it is only the basic. Okay, basic what all is there inside this thing. Okay, so understand it carefully. I want you to go through the textbook also, okay, of this thing. Thank you very much. So we'll be meeting with the first topic tomorrow with the nutrition. Okay, thank you.